Gentlemen, as we can see, the Chief Minister has arrived at the location. The chairman of Maini Group, Mr. Sandeep Maini, is now greeting him. Well, indeed, I must say this. This is a great day for electric mobility for the city of Bengaluru today. Our Honorable Shri B.S. Yedurappaji will take a ride in Piaggio Auto, powered by Sun Mobility's battery swapping solution. I must tell you, these autos are electric, efficient, and completely emission free. They are also noiseless and offer a great experience for both riders and drivers. As you can see, today we have women drivers driving the autos. Well, this is an initiative by Metro Ride to financially empower these women and also to ensure female rider safety in the city. Well, I must say, this is an incredible initiative. These drivers take all the necessary precautions and completely sanitize their vehicles to ensure safety for themselves as well as for the riders.
We are launching Sun Mobility's battery swapping network for electric vehicles in Bangalore. I thank Sun Mobility representative head Mr. Sandeep K. Mani. ಬಹುಶಃ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲೇ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಈ ಆಟೋ ರಿಕ್ಷಾ ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಯಿಂದ ಚಾಲನೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದನ್ನು ತಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬರುವಂಥ ದಿವಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಬೇಡಿಕೆಗಳು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದನ್ನು ಜನರು ಮೆಚ್ಚುತ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಪ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದರ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಂಪನಿಯವರು ಈ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಸುಮಾರು 2.5 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿಯನ್ನು ಬೆಲೆ ಬಾಳ್ಬೋದು.
42,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸಬ್ಸಿಡಿ, 42,000 ಸಬ್ಸಿಡಿ.
ಎಷ್ಟು?
42 ಸರ್, 42.
2,42,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸಬ್ಸಿಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm sure you all really enjoyed watching the video. It really gives me an immense pleasure seeing that we have lady drivers, and that speaks a lot about the safety, and also it speaks about they being independent. Our RCM will be joining very shortly so that we can commence with our next proceedings.
Welcome to the launch of Sun Mobility's battery swapping network for electric vehicles in Bengaluru. We are proud to have our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. B.S. Yedurappa, along with Mr. Chetan Maini and Uday Khemka, founders of Sun Mobility, here with us today to unveil our solution. This swap point caters to a wide range of electric two-wheelers and three-wheelers, including e-bikes, e-autos, e-rickshaws and e-loaders. A driver simply pulls up to any quick interchange station across a wide network of easily accessible swap points, taps an RFID-enabled key fob on the station and swaps all depleted batteries for fully charged ones in under 2 minutes. Till date, Sun Mobility has powered over 24 lakh emission-free kilometers, covered 1,50,000 trips and saved over 3 lakh kgs of carbon dioxide emissions. In line with Karnataka government's vision to be the EV capital of India, Sun Mobility is helping build smarter cities by working closely with players across the mobility ecosystem and providing a one-of-a-kind solution for accelerating e-mobility. We have partnerships with leading players across the mobility ecosystem like Bosch, Uber, Microsoft, Piaggio, Indian Oil, Ashok Leyland, among many others. Indian Oil has the largest retail footprint in India with over 30,000 outlets, enabling our swapping technology to be as easily accessible as conventional refueling. In Bangalore, we are currently in 4 Indian Oil outlets at HSR Layout, Indiranagar, Koramangala and JP Nagar. Piaggio is India's leading manufacturer of small commercial vehicles, and by partnering with us, they are helping us scale up our technology even further. And helping us start off our Bangalore operations is our new partner, Metro Ride. Metro Ride is a unique platform dedicated to India's metro rail that works on first and last mile connectivity to and from metro stations. Together, we are working to accelerate e-mobility in India and the world.
Let's see what the Metro Ride drivers have to say about our solution.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ. ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ರೈಡು ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದೆ. ನನ್ನ ದಿನವನ್ನು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 8 ಗಂಟೆಯಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುವ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ರೈಡ್ ವಾಹನಗಳನ್ನು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಚಲಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತಲಿರುವ 5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟೋವನ್ನು ಚಲಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಡ್ರೈವರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಗ್ರಾಹಕರಿಗೂ ಬಳಸಲು ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿದೆ. ಗ್ರಾಹಕರು ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕೋವಿಡಿಂದ ರಕ್ಷಿಸಲು ನನ್ನ ವಾಹನವನ್ನು ಸ್ವಚ್ಛವಾಗಿ ಇಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಸವಾರಿಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಸನ್ ಮೊಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಅಥವಾ 2 ಬಾರಿ ವಿನಿಮಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಸನ್ ಮೊಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಬಹುದಾದ ಬ್ಯಾಟರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸಲು ತುಂಬ ಸುಲಭ. ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾಯುವ ಸಮಯವಿಲ್ಲದೆ 2 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಿಮಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು. ಈ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನವು ತುಂಬ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಲು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾನು ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಓಡಿಸಬಹುದೆಂದು ನಿರ್ಧರಿಸಬಹುದು ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಕುಟುಂಬವನ್ನು ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಬಲಿಸಬಹುದು. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಹಸಿರು ವಾಹನಗಳು ಎಂಬುದು ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಬೋನಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯ ಮುಕ್ತ ಭಾರತವನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಲು ನನ್ನ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ.
Ladies and gentlemen, now finally the moment has arrived where we all can wholeheartedly welcome our Chief Minister. It indeed is my pleasure, and I once again welcome each one of you. And I request everybody here on the virtual platform, let's give up a high energy and let's welcome our chief guest, Honorable Shri B.S. Yediyurappa ji, the Chief Minister of Karnataka, who is coming to us today. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing the occasion with your warm presence. We're extremely thankful and we're extremely delighted to have you right here. Your presence is making a big difference in this wonderful morning, and it's making us really appreciate, and we are all up in smiles with your warm presence. So I will once again wholeheartedly thank you on behalf of everybody. As we proceed further with this occasion, a leader in the new energy sector for over a decade, with 30 plus years of investment and entrepreneurial experience, Mr. Khemka, Vice Chairman of Sun Mobility, has played a vital role in accelerating electric mobility globally. Ladies and gentlemen, indeed, as we are together here today, it gives me an immense pleasure to be welcoming Mr. Khemka to present the welcome address. Over to you, Mr. Khemka.
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Yediyurappa ji, Honorable Principal Secretary Shri Gaurav Gupta ji, Mr. Diego Graffi, CEO of Piaggio Vehicles, Mr. Girish Nagpal, CEO of Metro Ride, and other distinguished guests, we are extremely honored to have you centrally present in what for our company is a landmark occasion, and deeply grateful and proud of this moment. As a result of your support and encouragement over these last 3 years, we have built an entirely new approach to the e-mobility business at Sun Mobility, making electric mobility affordable and accessible to all at a very affordable price across the country. And in doing so, have built a powerful ecosystem of partners, Indian Oil all across, and Bosch, and the world-class automotive giant, with also Piaggio, our core strategic partner, and Metro Ride, who we saw today. All these great partners and many others giving us the ability to project the company all across India. But I must say there's one aspect, more than any other aspect, I wanted to bring to your attention, and that's the technology. Because this is a world-class technology with robotics, smart batteries, embedded software, fleet software, digital platforms, and data management, and we can understand that such a company could only be born in Bangalore and in Karnataka. And it's only in this city and in this state that Sun Mobility could be born. And we have a debt of great gratitude to Karnataka. Karnataka was the core of the software revolution, and today we believe it is the core of an even greater revolution, the green revolution for India and the world. And we saw this over the last 20 years in the support Karnataka gave to Mr. Chetan Maini's previous company, Rewa, and many other companies. We see this in the many announcements and incentives and policies of the government for electric mobility, and we see it in the impact on our own company, Sun Mobility. In three particular areas, we are proud that there is an important impact in the income of the rickshaw drivers, the taxi drivers, the auto drivers, in the huge impact on the Treaty of Paris, Glasgow, India's nationally defined contributions. All of this we can apply to the country as a whole, but we have found that we are world-leading technology that would also benefit the entire planet. And this is as a result of the support of Karnataka and the city of Bangalore. So we thank you very much, sir. We thank the government of Karnataka and all our partners, and let me hand back the mic. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I would wholeheartedly like to thank Mr. Uday Kinka. Thank you so much for those kind and valuable words. With that, ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed further, next we have Mr. Chetan Maini, Chairman of Sun Mobility, who has over 25 plus years of experience in the field of EV. He founded Rewa, India's first electric car company, back in 1995, and has relentlessly worked to accelerate e-mobility. And in 2017, he co-founded Sun Mobility with Mr. Uday Kinka to elevate the main challenges associated with the mass adoption of EV. On that note, I take the pleasure and I request Mr. Chetan Maini to kindly speak a few words as we launch operations in our home city, Bengaluru today. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Bengaluru Attorney Swadaka, Shri B.S. Tripurji, Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri Gaurav Gupta, Principal Secretary Government of Karnataka, Mr. Diego Graffi, CEO and MD of Dimasho, and Mr. Girish Nagpal, CEO and founder of Metro Ride, and all present here today. So we has rightly said, the last 3 years has been very exciting for us. We have created a team of 250 people at Sun Mobility to create cutting-edge technologies in Bangalore for the world to really accelerate EV adoption. We have created partnerships across multiple OEMs, across ecosystem providers, and also companies in infrastructure, like the Indian oil company, to enable us to have an infrastructure where deployment of and ease of access to vehicles will be similar to what it is for internal combustion engine vehicles. Over the last couple of years, we've expanded our presence in 14 cities across the country and set up 50 quick interchange stations across the northern region. Great to be today in Bangalore. The vehicles on our solution cover over 2.3 million kilometers and 103,000 working have been given along with solutions of Sun Mobility. Karnataka has always been a leader in electric vehicles, and the government was the first to launch the EV policy in 2017, and we applaud the government's effort in taking the leadership in this area. The key in any city is to enable a robust ecosystem for electric mobility infrastructure to enable that to succeed. To give you an example, a city like Bangalore has 180,000 autos, which use approximately 85 LPG stations to cater to that. Our plan in the next 12 months is to put out around 100 stations to get an infrastructure very similar to what we've had for other forms of transportation in this area. We look forward to working with the government, with ESCOM, MRC, and other players to truly enable Bangalore to become the electric vehicle city of the world. world and enable multiple shared mobility providers through e-commerce, scooter sharing, delivery, passenger to come on board to make this a reality on this area. We've already 4 stations today in Bangalore in high areas of International Government GP number that we've already installed, and a roadmap that we're creating that can be followed by other states, as taking Bangalore and Karnataka as an example. ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಮೊಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸಲು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲು ನಾನು ಎದುರು ನೋಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Namaskara. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Gaurav Gupta, Principal Secretary to Government, Commerce and Industries Department, seen as a leader in the Karnataka government. Well, indeed, it's our pleasure. Sir, thank you so much for being right here. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time. Thank you for coming right here. I will now request you to inaugurate Sun Mobilities Slab Point, Bengaluru's first battery swapping network for electric vehicles. We wholeheartedly request you to inaugurate.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. Good morning. I am Avinash Sharma. Today we have here the Piaggio's electric auto, which is powered by Sun Mobilities batteries. This auto works on 3 Sun Mobility smart batteries, which can be swapped in 2 minutes. Let's see how it is done. Every driver is given a digital key. The digital key can be used to swap the batteries in under 2 minutes. The key is tapped on the quick interchange station and an empty slot opens up. The discharge battery from the auto is put inside the swap station. All of the batteries are lightweight, they are 100% smart, they have GPS, they have GPRS, and they are therefore fully trackable, safe as well as secure. The batteries are very lightweight, which means they can be easily carried around. The swap station has now given a fully charged battery which has been inserted in the vehicle. This process is repeated 2 times. As you can see, the quick interchange station is almost the size of an ATM machine, which makes it very compact and easy to install. The quick interchange station works on state-of-the-art Microsoft Cloud technology. The driver only pays for the amount of energy which he has used, and the payment is done in a fully digital manner using Sun Mobility's digital wallet. All of the batteries are electronically locked, which means they are fully secure while they are inside the vehicle. These batteries can be used in a variety of 2-wheelers, 3-wheelers, e-rickshaws and electric autos. This solution allows a decrease in the cost because the drivers only pay for what they use. It is completely green. It solves the range anxiety by accessing batteries at a network of swap points available across the city of Bengaluru. The Sun Mobility system also gives a higher pickup to the vehicle, better efficiency, higher mileage. As you can see, all the 3 batteries have been swapped and the vehicle is now ready to go and hit the road. Sun Mobility is very proud to be working with the government of Karnataka with its innovative and visionary EV policies and the vision of the government to be completely green and with shared and connected mobility. Thank you.
Shri Udaya came Vice Chairman of Sun Mobility. Shri Chetan Mani, Vice Chairman of Sun Mobility. Shri Girish Nagpal, CEO and founder of Metro Ride. Mr. Igor Rafi, CEO and MD of Yogo Vehicles. Yes, Rawat, CEO of Sun Mobility of India. Shri Gaurav Gupta, Principal Secretary, Industries. Friends on media, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to launch Sun Mobility's first battery stopping network for electric vehicles in Bangalore. With more than 10 million populations, Bangalore is one of the fastest growing cities in India. Due to its green and progressive image, Bangalore attracts youth from all over India. More than 50 lakh people use two-wheelers in Bangalore, making it India's top 5 cities in two-wheeler sales. Electric vehicles is one of the biggest opportunities to reduce air pollution. The indigenous solution and commercial model of battery swapping with quick interchange stations made possible by Sun Mobility in a welcome measure. Consumers are ready to adopt electric vehicles, and now there is a need to ensure that the supporting infrastructure is in place. We are committed to extend all possible support to EV swap charging players by providing access and power to two sites in the city and for meeting assets within 3 kilometer network target for charging infrastructure. BESCON and BMRC will support private players for setting up battery swapping stations. The concept of swap points is expected to change the dynamics of e-mobility in the country. Besides cutting down charging time, battery swapping will also help reduce the weight of vehicles, increase mileage, and make it possible to drive for longer hours. I congratulate technology forward companies like Sun Mobility for coming up with their innovative and future ready technologies. I hope that battery swapping network for electric vehicles will have a multiplying effect on electric vehicle sales. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we now have Mr. Girish Nagpal. He is the CEO and co-founder of the mobility tech startup Metro Ride. Well, also, he has launched and scaled several companies and brands in the India market. I now request Mr. Nagpal to kindly please speak a few words.
A very good morning to one and all. At the onset, let me thank our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Yedurappa, for his kind support and encouragement to this powerful initiative. We started Metro Ride with a vision to solve the issues of urban mobility, which billions of us face every single day. Over 53 billion rides are completed every year through metro rails alone globally. Our endeavor as Metro Ride is to ensure that these commuters get an affordable and hassle-free solution for their first and last mile. We currently are operational at 2 locations in India and plan to go global, starting with North America by end of next year. We are committed to provide our next generation a cleaner environment to breathe in, and hence we chose to go electric. While we know that electric mobility is the future, certainly we all stakeholders need to work in unison to make this future a reality today. We are proud to be participating with market leaders, Sun Mobility, Indian Oil, and PVPL, and contributing to building a robust ecosystem for clean mobility. Swap solution, I reckon, will help us extract the maximum ROI from the vehicles. While we are a profit organization, what drives our core team is the impact we'll be able to create to billions of lives and the society. I have always believed then when a woman starts working and is earning and is independent, not just that one life, not just that one household, but the whole society and the nation prospers. And that's why most of our fleet is run by women who come from very humble backgrounds. We are glad to be a part of this positive change. We are absolutely delighted to be serving Nama Metro, our very own Bangalore city now, and looking forward to many such milestones. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nagpal, for those kind words. As we proceed further, with a professional experience of more than 1.5 decades in the mobility sector, Mr. Diego Graffi is the Chairman and Managing Director of Piaggio Vehicles Private Limited. I now request Mr. Graffi to kindly please address our audience and speak a few words.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are very happy and proud to be part of this launch event as Piaggio. Bengaluru traditionally is a very important market for Piaggio for its three-wheeler application. We started deploying our Ape e-City vehicle nearly one year ago with very easy and affordable swappable solution developed in cooperation with the Sun Mobility. And now we expect to deploy more vehicles also in Bengaluru to support mainly the metro ride connections. That is definitely a very important way of commuting for the inhabitants of Bengaluru. We started supplying the first fleet of 5 vehicles to Metro Ride, which is a very important player in this field, and this vehicle will be given for usage to 5 female drivers, and we expect in the following to have more vehicles deployed all across the city to support and render easy for the inhabitants of Bengaluru to take advantage of the metro connections. We at Piaggio are very much in support to all initiative for EV spread all across the country, and so we are going to support definitely Karnataka government in this important initiative, and so we expect to see more and more people, not only in Bengaluru but all across India, to use this kind of very quick, easy and affordable solution for last mile connectivity also in the future. So best of good luck for the following, to all the people that are involved in this very important initiative. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Mr. Graffi. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we proceed further. With 25 years of world-class leadership experience, Mr. D.S. Rawat has recently joined Sun Mobility as the CEO. He truly believes that the EV sector in India is poised for exponential growth in the next few years and looks forward to being at the forefront of the electric revolution. With that note, I now request Mr. Rawat to present the vote of thanks and conclude today's event.
Thank you. On behalf of Sun Mobility, I would like to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to the honorable dignitaries who graced us with their presence today. Shri B.S. Yedurappa ji, Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri Gaurav Gupta ji, Principal Secretary, Government of Karnataka, who could not join us because of technical glitches, Mr. Diego Graffi, CEO and MD, Piaggio Vehicles Private Limited, Mr. Girish Nagpal, CEO and founder, Metro Ride, and members of the media. A special thank you to everyone who took time off the busy schedule to grace this event. We at Sun Mobility strongly believe that EV sector in India is poised for exponential growth in the next few years and look forward to actively collaborating with stakeholders across the mobility ecosystem to accelerate the mass adoption of EV. With government support, we can rapidly scale up mobility infrastructure for electric vehicles in the state so that Karnataka can lead the way and become the EV capital of India. Last but not the least, I would like to express our gratitude to everyone involved in organizing the event today. Your contribution was tremendous in making it a success. Thank you all once again and have a great day.
Thank you so much for your words, Mr. Rawat. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank each and every one who joined us today for this virtual event. Thank you so much for your valuable time. You truly have made this event very special and a memorable one. Thank you so much. Please take care of yourself. Stay safe. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.